Money. Money.
So, Keelan, another week has gone by since we've been in studio last time. And I just have to say, I want to give a shout out to Victoria, which she's going to be here the entire show moving forward and kind of our behind the scenes of everything. And I just think we're really taking our mortgage business, this radio show, and our entire platform to a whole new level when it comes to video. And so Victoria, who's here right now doing video, want to give a shout out for the one of millions of things that she does. And, we were actually sitting here with our guest before we came into studio. I like to do a little bit of, fun chatting first. And of course, she gets some live video before we come into studio and some still pictures. And there's this random person that's sitting up there at the lobby. And I don't know how the conversation started because I stepped in a little bit past it. But she just fell in love with Victoria and the videos and things that she's doing. I think she's going to hire her on the side to do some video for her.
Is that what happened there? I thought she was a guest on the show. I'm not going to lie at first.
That's too funny. Well, I thought, oh my gosh, we got an extra guest where we're going to fit them. We're supposed to have 3 guests. Why is there 4 out there?
I was like, how did this happen? What the heck? Yeah.
Well, Victoria managed it, so there's no way that happened.
Yeah, she was a sweetheart and just kind of jumped in. So, I mean, she's an awesome lady.
So it's just shout out for Victoria. Our agents are always asking and she just, she's pretty amazing. So that's really, I wanted to bring it in just kind of random here today for Money Chat. Wasn't what I was planning on talking about, but I just really appreciate our team. Keelan, I appreciate you.
Aww.
I'm actually going to start crying now because I'm just in this appreciation space that we just really have such an amazing team. I'm so fortunate to be here each week with amazing business owners that are passionate about what they're doing, just as we are passionate about our business. And life is good.
Life is good.
Yeah.
And I love you girls. Without you girls, I wouldn't be here. And I just feel honored and privileged to be
love you too, Keelan.
A part of it in general.
So what do you got going on?
I almost got sucked in like a tractor beam to buy a car. I went in to get a service at Infinity, and next thing you know, I'm going to drive out with like a $70,000 car. All of a sudden, it almost really happened. They're pretty good at sucking you in.
Yes, they are.
But we were on a test drive randomly. We drive by this new auto row in Bellevue by our office, actually.
Yeah.
I'm terrible with streets. I couldn't tell you. It's basically between
116th, right?
I think I'm right. The Audi dealership and all that.
I think so.
Huge construction over there. And he was explaining that's the new Facebook building. And it's like 14 stories. And it got me thinking, we always talk about employment drives, the real estate market and, the local economy. And kind of putting two and two together, Amazon just leased a whole nother, they're like 1 million square feet over here or something.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Google, REI is opening a huge building, 400 square feet over here.
Yep.
So this could be like the new Silicon Valley. Like everybody's freaking out like it's just going to continue to go. And all the evidence is kind of pointing like it's just going to continue to go.
It's going to continue to go. And, it's real. I'm glad that you brought that in because, the show is about making money and real estate is making money. And, we've got such an amazing market. If you ask people where the real estate market is going to go, they have a hard time predicting and what that might do. But if you ask people what the employment is going to do, people really have a great opinion on what they think employment's going to do. And real estate always follows employment. So we're killing it out here. And those are just a few examples of what we have for employment. There are so many more. So
I'm excited about it. This is just going to boom. So I'm always the call to action to buy. Like I'm actually in the market myself at this point. Like it's time. Pull the trigger, go out. I mean, we're only going to appreciate, especially on the north. I was a south guy. Yeah. I've now northeast guy, I'm thinking, because the potential of the light rail and all that. Hop on the train, catch the wave, and get yourself change your life with the purchase of a home. I mean, that's the first step to wealth. So
totally agree.
Go get it.
There's no other investment like real estate. Real estate's the only investment that if you don't buy a house, you're going to have to pay for rent. It's the only investment that you can actually enjoy and live in. And really, it's the only investment. If you look over the history of the real estate market, you're not going to go lose money unless you're forced to sell in a bad market. The market is going to drop. We're going to have that when the market tanks. There's all this stuff that's going to happen, not in a positive way, but the market's going to always recover. And so as long as you're not forced to sell in a bad market, you can't make a bad investment in real estate. Disclosure, unless you're a flipper, that's a whole different conversation. We're not talking about that today. Another day. All righty. So on that's our money chat. And coming up next on the Money Hour, we have Making Change Easy. Dee Gupta with D Coaching right here on 1150 AM KKNW after the short break.